Hey YouTube, Daniel here, and there we go. Okay, so, excuse me, how y'all doing today? Second time trying to film this video because the first time my camera died halfway through. I was almost actually done with the video, but, so here we go again. So I'm just gonna get right into it. Favorite video of the week is Troye Sivan's new music video called the song is called Talk Me Down. It's part 3 of Blue Neighborhood, like the three-part video series, music video of his album or songs, I don't know. Part 1 was Wild, part 2 Fools, and part 3 was Talk Me Down. But yeah, so basically, I'll leave a link in the description to all 3 of the music videos. But I'm just going to talk about Troye Sivan for a little small bit in case you're not familiar with him. He is I believe he's 23, 22 or 23, or 24. He's in his 20s. He is a YouTuber, he's a singer, he's an actor, he's awesome, he's totally adorable. But he is also a member of the LGBTQIA community. He is gay and is out and proud. He is a great supporter of gay rights and the Trevor Project and just so many different organizations that try to help gay people in general just live safer, healthier, easier lives. They fight for equality and educate people. So many organizations do so much for members of the LGBTQIA community, and it's so great. But yes, Troye Sivan came out in 2012, I think it was, maybe 2012, maybe 2013. I think it was 2012 though. But he is. Well, he's one of the YouTubers, like, when I was coming out, or when I wanted to come out, I think a lot of people do this, they look up so many coming out videos on YouTube. I think I probably watched every single coming out video on YouTube 100 times over before I finally decided to make my own coming out video. And I've watched every one since. It's just amazing how many people YouTube can touch. Like, stars like Troye Sivan, Jenna Marbles, Tyler Oakley, Ingrid Nielsen, Shane Dawson, Joey Graceffa, RJ and Will of Dan and Phil. Just so many different people that they can inspire, touch, just so that they can get their message across, any message that they want. It's just so amazing that we have this in today's society, that we have this outlet that can be shared across the globe, and it's just so amazing that we have the technology to communicate with people across the entire world. I mean, people like Jenna Marbles and PewDiePie, the two biggest YouTube stars, male and female, they touch millions of people. Jenna Marbles has like 17 million subscribers, and PewDiePie is like, I don't even know how many it is anymore. He has like upwards of 30 million people that regularly watch his videos, and that's just amazing. And then all the people that that aren't subscribed but still watch his videos, that's still amazing. And I'm getting kind of off topic, but it's just amazing that we have this huge outlet for people to experience others. But back to the point of this video, Blue Neighborhood is like a story, and it follows 2 boys, one who is struggling with coming out and sexuality, with especially mainly his father, who isn't accepting of it. But the final video in the series, Talk Me Down, it really like speaks to me, like probably because I'm a member of the LGBTQIA community. It's just so many people that come out just feel like they just at some point they've felt I can't come out, I should be straight, like it's just hard to do. It's a hard thing for you to accept yourself and then have to have other people accept it, because nobody has to accept you. Like, they don't. And it's a really debilitating thing that you have to do. I mean, okay, no, you don't have to do it. You don't have to come out of the closet. You can stay closeted, pretend that you're straight, but it's still not the healthiest thing for you. I know personally I suffer with depression and anxiety and panic attacks and OCD and just so many other things, self-harm, so many other things that go on inside my head on a day-to-day basis because I hid it from people for so long. It's just not something that I would wish on anyone, because it's nothing like physical pain. Physical pain is tolerable to a point. At some point physical pain is tolerable, but emotional pain. If something happens to a family member, like my grandmother passed away in 2013, my uncle 2013, my grandfather in 2014, my grandfather in 2013, my other grandfather in 2014. That there's still days where it's like, why are they gone? And it's a hard thing to get over, but feeling like you have to hide someone from feeling you have to hide something from other people is terrifying. It's the biggest secret you will ever have in your entire life. And for some reason we feel like we have to hide it, but we shouldn't. We shouldn't have to hide it. Straight people don't have to hide that they're straight. Straight people don't have to come out of the closet. And it's hard to deal with at times. Like, there are so many times where I'm just angry because as a white man, I have the greatest opportunity in the world. White privilege is 100% a thing, because it's so much easier for me to get a job, get the career that I want, get an education. But if I was straight, it would be 100% easy. It would be 100 times easier, because that is like the definition of what is correct, or society says is correct. And it just infuriates me so much sometimes that it's like, just because I don't fit into your little category of the perfect person makes me a wrong candidate. Especially like my piercings. I have a total of 6 piercings. I have 1 tattoo that is not visible ever, basically, unless I'm shirtless or have a shirt that doesn't have sleeves. But my piercings especially, they're on my ears. It's still difficult for me to get a job. At my current job, I have to take them out or hide them. I can have 1 per ear. I can have 1 hole filled per ear when I'm working. But it's just... Yeah, but again, getting off topic, back to the main point of the video. It's just... when you are... I don't want to say struggling. When you are discovering your sexuality and accepting who you are, it's a hard thing. It's a hard thing to do, to accept yourself, because you're different from other people. I mean, we're all different, but the majority of people aren't like you. But once you find people that are like you and accept you for who you are, it's so much easier to be who you are. Like, there are times when, like, I saw a video on YouTube where it was BuzzFeed's video. It was if you could be straight, would you? And the first thought that came to my mind was, oh my god, how much easier would my life be if I was straight? Would I have all the mental health issues that I have if I was straight? Who knows? But at the same time, no, I would not want to be straight. I am who I am. I am proud of who I am. If you wish that you could be straight, you're basically just not accepting yourself. Like, there are things that you can change about yourself. Hair color. Your body type. Like, okay, or not body type, the way that your body looks. Like, personally, I have a muffin top. I used to have a much larger one, but then I started working out, I started running, and I dropped a bunch of, and I shaved a bunch off of it fast. But it's still, that is acceptable because, like, naturally you can change that, but you can't change your sexuality. You can't change your identity, like your gender identity, like trans people. Like, it's not like they're changing from boy to girl or girl to boy or whatever, or however they identify. It's just they're changing their physical appearance to match the way that they feel. But it's just, it's hard to accept something that's inside of yourself when it's quote unquote different from other people. It's a debilitating condition that, like, just having to hide that or feeling like you have to hide that from people is very difficult, because, like, if you don't, like, you're always worried what people are going to say, how people are going to react, especially when it comes to your family. But I'm going to say this to anyone who watches this video that is a member of the LGBTQIA community, or if you're not. Don't hide things from other people. Don't hide things about yourself from other people. Be 100% honest with them, and if they really care about you, if they really love you, if they're really there for you 100%, it won't matter one way or another. Because deep down, they love you, and if it makes a difference, whatever it is about you, then they don't really love you, and they're not really there for you, and you don't need those kind of people in your life. You don't need a toxic source in your life. Like, if you had a leech on you, you wouldn't say, oh, it's fine, like, I'll just deal with it. It's like, no, you'd fucking pull that shit out of your body and throw it away, get rid of it. So do the same thing with other toxic sources in your life. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe if you want to see more content. It means a lot. And I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye, and take care.